Toya and welcome back to my videos. At this point, I guess you know, it is day 2. It is day 2 here in 7 Nights Rebirth, and I am just going to be showing where I am, and over the course of today I will be showing more or less the summons that I do today and yeah, where I am. And that's about all that I'm going to include in this video. Just some progress and some summons, just the good stuff that everybody wants to see. So I am here, I am on chapter 5 and I am using chapter 4 to do my repeat battles. That's where I am, that's about where I'm doing everything. I am a little bit short on gear for my one character. The game does give us a farming character for free, so we can go ahead and farm right from the get-go. That's not a problem. My problem is I'm not very good with the gear drops. My drops have not been as lucky as I'm sure other people's have been, so I cannot quite keep up with my level anymore. So yeah, that's where I am with that. So while I will be clearing further in the story, I don't think until I get better gear drops from my character that I'll be able to clear further with just the one character anymore. So it will make farming just a little less efficient, but that will be okay for now. I am only here in Arena, so I would like to show what I'm using. This is my current Arena team. I will be making some adjustments to it today, you know, just to make things again a little bit more efficient. I still have these characters to put in there, and once I am more able to make this work, I will be able to do better in Arena. At the moment, you get your fights chosen for you, so there isn't much I can do in terms of, you know, checking who I can and cannot beat. I just have to go along and I have to let the game, you know, tell me what they're going to let me fight, and then tell me how much progress I am going to make depending on the team that I actually have. So yeah, there's nothing much else to say about Arena. I'm not that high in Arena, my team is not that amazing yet. I still have a lot to work on, so I'll go ahead and I will show a quick battle here, just so you can see just about the synergy and stuff like that, because that also I need to work on, you know, the difference between the buffs for the magic and the buffs for the attack. I think I only have 2 characters with the magic, so it will depend on the DPS going forward whether or not I will change back from Miho to Rachel, and it also depends on what I pull during the day, what I will do tomorrow. So I am still really far behind a lot of people. I am just now starting to understand what I'm supposed to be doing and the repeat daily cycle that I'm going to be doing as well. So yeah, I think I'll be catching up pretty quickly. I just need to get ahead of what I need to do, and that's also the learning curve, you know. We have to learn how we want to play and then what's most efficient for us and what we enjoy, because sometimes, you know, if you don't like the cycle that you have to go through, then there is no point in playing a game. You know, you want to be doing something fun and that you enjoy every day, because at the end of the day it is a game. And yeah, this is the character that it gives you. And yeah, these are more or less the settings I'm gonna go through. I do want to go ahead and make as many of them 30 as possible, even if I am not planning to use them at 30, just so that I can go ahead and pick up those red gems, because I do want to get a bit of summoning done. A bit of summoning done today. I know I feel like I'm being a little bit greedy, but I do want to go ahead and try to pick up uh, the last male character. Of course I do. There's a male character. I want to try to get him. I know I said I didn't need a melee, but that is before I realized I could just get the buff for the melee damage, and then I can get another character that has a buff for the magic damage, and then it will just depend on the actual skills where I want to use them when I am climbing the power up dungeons and when I am climbing up the raid dungeons. But let's go and have a look at where I am in the Infinite Tower. I have not really been trying to do the Infinite Tower, so I think I am way behind where I could possibly be. So I'm going to go ahead now, and we are just going to see how far I can get right now. It's the first thing in the morning, so if it gets a bit long and a bit drawn out, I will just go ahead and I will just cut out a lot of the fights, because I'm just going to show you just how far up I can get right now at the start of day 2 here. I'm sure a lot of people will be able to get a lot higher than me. That's not the point. I just need to go ahead and get these resources, and yeah, if I can get a little bit more resources, I can do a few more summons for you guys here today. And yeah, that's what we want to see, fun summons. So let's go ahead and see how far up I can get here. So this is 20. So yeah, I will definitely cut after this battle, and then I will come back at a later battle just so we can see how it's all working out. These battles are long with them being 3 stages, but yeah, we just have to see how far up I can go and how many resources I can collect.
Flower of the soul.
You're mine.
I absolutely love this. I absolutely love the animation, and I love how it changes depending on the tiger as well, that they actually include the different tigers in this. It is amazing. I am going to be sad to lose the Bengal tiger, but yes, progress must be made.
Black wind to me. My sword can split the
I do absolutely love this animation as well. I am really sad when I have to shorten them, but yeah, it's gonna be more efficient to turn them to the short version, but I do love to see them as much as possible, and that is why I keep them on for the long run. But yeah, it's not very efficient, but it's so beautiful, and somebody animated this with care. I really do appreciate the animations here. It's really is a shame that they have to be on the short version for it to feel like it's going quickly, but yeah, love them. this is the end 32. I think I will cut it at the end of 20. So yeah, this is like 12 stages
Black
later.
wins to me.
We are at 32, and I think I will be okay to just take a pause. I find that it's easier if I just time the skills myself. I can tell that I'm not going to be able to get much further. I think probably just this round and the next stage, and yeah, then I will quit out. It is becoming a lot more difficult to do them, so instead of wasting time taking a very long time to do a stage, I can put that effort into clearing some stories. So if I manage to clear the 34th stage, then yeah, I will leave it at that, and yeah, then I will show you something else, because yeah, it's really slow. And if it's this slow, it just means that it's coming towards the point where I can't do it anymore, because I'm not dealing enough damage here. Yeah, this is nowhere near enough damage. It's not being efficient at all. So yeah, but it is fun. I like watching them. This is a very good tower. So yeah, that's 34 done. And so that is that for now. I think the next thing I need to do is go and check on my eggs. I think that we get our first free legendary egg at level 60. That is a long time to wait for that. That's a long time to wait for that. And in the meantime, we are just supposed to hope and pray that we actually manage to get a 4-star from this hatching process. I am not going to be having any luck with that. So yeah, that's just not going to happen for me. That's a really low chance anyway. I'm very close to getting to 10 in arena, but before I get there, let's go ahead and do some summons, because yeah, why not? Summons are fun, and I will just be collecting the summons I do along the day and putting them together. So if it's a bit jumpy, that's just because I'm cutting in the other summons that I do instead of, piecing them together. I will try to make the video coherent, but you can go ahead and just think of it as the summons I do throughout the day. This will probably come out on day 3. So yeah, let's go ahead here. If there are any summons that are missing, it is probably because I didn't get anything. But yeah, I'm going to try to include as many as the summons as I can. And yeah, just so you can see just about where everything is. And that's mainly because this game doesn't seem to have a log, and I want to document it so everybody can see when and where and how I got everything. So yeah, don't want to end up with summons missing again. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what I get. I'm not, yeah, I am not getting anything from here, but yeah, as I get more summons throughout the day, I will just come back and I will add to the summons, because I do want to go ahead and see what I can get here. I'm thinking I will finally be going to max pity. So let's go ahead and check out the wish list, because I can finally, say who I want, and yeah, that will be very helpful. But I just know that even so, it is still just a 50% chance to get this. I don't understand why it is, considering there are quite a few that you could get anyway. You're not necessarily going to be getting the exact one that you want. It's just a chance to get any of them. But yeah, we still have to choose which ones have a slight rate up, but yeah, not necessarily gonna get them, and in my case, definitely not going to get them. So yeah, I know who I want, but I also just want to have a quick look. I am definitely trying to get Rudy, and I don't know. I do want Dylan, I do want Chris, and of course, I want my dad. Yes, I do want him. So I will, yeah, I think it's going to be a toss up there between Rudy and who will come along with Rudy. I think I should probably just go with Chris for now. And yeah, I think that's for the best. Dylan is also very cool. But yeah, of course, this is a hard choice. Not that it really matters because the chances of me getting it is very low. Yeah, so it's not going to be a guarantee here, which is a shame. It's a shame that you have to put in all of these and then it's still not a guarantee that you're going to get them even after 100 pulls. So yeah, it is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the healers in here because yeah, that will just make sense. I do need a healer. I think it'll be fun, and of course I do want some cool male characters to use. That would also be nice. But yeah, these two ladies are the best healers. And then I think I will just have to choose someone. I'll just have to choose someone else because it does say that I need to fill in all of the slots in order to be able to use it. I wouldn't mind getting another copy of him, but does that make sense to do? Does that make sense to do that? I think it might make more sense to go for someone new, and then I have more possibilities. Yeah, this one is also a possibility. Could go like that. I don't know if I am going to buy that other healer, so I would feel a bit sad if I bought it and then I also received it, even though, you know, ranking ups are fine. For this, I am just going to go ahead and choose the ones that I have not unlocked yet, just for the codex. That would make more sense to do that in the long run. So yeah, that's as efficient as it's going to get. I'm taking time to mess with my wish list, but yeah, as I get more summons, I will definitely come back. I will make sure I get to at least 100 today so that I can get this out of the way because yeah, we all want to see summons, and yeah, I want to try to get one of these characters. I'm still so stuck. I do want Dylan a lot, but yeah, I just have to make a choice. I do want him as well. A lot, I do. There are so many male characters that I really want. I really want to just play with them. I want to see what they do. I want to try them out. I cannot lie. Male characters are cool, especially when you have a few of them that are really amazing together. So, yeah, that's about it. I'm going to cut it here and I will come back with any summons that I have and I will put them here until I get something good. But yeah, I just want to show what I get from these 100 pulls and then what I will be raising or if I'll be changing my team. Yeah, that's about all. Okay, so here we are with 20 more pulls. So let us go ahead and let us see if I actually manage to get anything.
May your dreams come true.
And nope. Not in this one. I didn't get anything here. But
Have you
yeah,
learned your lesson?
it's working so that I get the characters that I have not pulled before, so that's perfectly fine.
It's time to go home,
This
Fawn.
cat is absolutely adorable. And this is the summoning lady. So, yeah. Let us go ahead and let us try again. I think that at 1% drop rate, I will probably be getting to the pity
We
this
wish you the
time.
best of luck.
But yeah, that just makes sense. And again here, I get absolutely nothing. I don't understand why this is a possibility that you don't even get a normal character, but okay. Let's go ahead and try again. I will be back when I get more tickets. So, yeah. So, yeah, it's about time I go ahead and make my next 6-star. I can finally do this, so I am going to go ahead and do this right now. This will make everything a little bit more efficient, and yeah, that's what we want at the end of the day. I want to
Remember,
try to get
I'm
by
the ace.
tomorrow at least, 4 out of my 5 at a 6-star level. It's doable. It is doable. It is just going to be a little bit tedious.
Foolish.
I just need to, again,
Want to try
get
me?
along with the synergy. But yeah, he looks pretty cool. I really hope I get someone very amazing at 100. So yeah, I'll be back when I have more pulls. Okay, and now I am here. I am 15 away. I think I missed recording 20 of the pulls, but I didn't get anything. You can see by the pity, nothing dropped. I am not even expecting anything to drop now. I am thinking, yeah, perfect. I'm thinking this will definitely be max pity, and that is because I have had a lot of luck with the other characters. So yeah, let's go ahead and we will see what I get at the PT here. Of course, it should be that I will get one from my wish list, but I doubt it. I doubt that I will, because I have had luck, and yeah, once you had a bit of luck, then you won't have as much luck anymore. That's how it works. Your luck has to run out sometime. I should go ahead down here and take out the basic 4 stars that I have already, and then put in the ones that I don't own. Okay, perfect. But no, actually, I want to change this as well. I really do want to get him instead. I do want to put this character here instead. I would be a lot better with the Knight of Light. I'm really looking forward to having him, so I think, yeah, that's a much better option for me. I really like him, so yeah, let's go ahead. Let's stick with this. I don't even think I'm going to get
Dreams come true.
the character, so I don't know why I am even hoping. But let us see what I get here. And yes, of course, it is right on the guarantee. Not a problem. Let's just go ahead and see what it is.
I'm the real Grim
No.
Reaper.
It is nothing that I chose. That is crazy.
Death has
Yeah.
come for you.
This is not one of the characters that I chose. It is new though. It is actually new, but not one of the characters that I chose. And I think she is one of the characters that only have 3 skills as well.
Oh, done
So
already.
yeah, I don't know if that's going to work out for me. But yep, it's another legendary. I cannot complain about that. It's free. It's on the free polls. I'm trying to comfort myself because I chose the ones that I wanted and they didn't even give me one of the male characters. They gave me another lady, which is okay. I just would have had my preference there, and it's just not one of the ones that I chose. It's not one of the characters that I chose. It's not even one of the ladies that I need for my team. So, yeah, I think to make up for that, I am going to have to go and summon on the male character in the banner. Yeah, that's it. I need to drown my sorrows. I do have these cards here for the rare ones just in case I need something to make my next 6 stars. So yeah, that's perfect. I don't have a problem with these cards. I just wish that they were legendary. I know they do have the rare 2 legendary ones, which are very hard to come by, but yeah, it seems to be difficult to get a legendary ticket. But saying that, you can actually get a legendary ticket. So if you buy the pass, you will get a legendary when you finish a certain point in the story. I think it's halfway. But yeah, you have to buy the pass for that. And I guess if you haven't spent any money yet at that point, you can pick up the pass and then you will get two legendary characters because you'll get the one for the free purchase and then you will get the one from the pass. So yeah, that'll be 2 for $7, about £7. So I don't know if it's more expensive in dollars. So yeah, it'll be worth looking at that. But yeah, I'll definitely go after that character. I do have 5 multis there, so if I get to 6 multis, then me. Yeah, this is where I'm at with all this event stuff. I am really clearing my way across quite nicely. I'm not having any problems with anything here. Everything's running pretty smoothly. Just gotta follow it and eventually you will get there. So here we are. This is the new one that I've unlocked because I am now on chapter 7, but as you can see right there at the end, there is a ticket for a legendary, and here as well this is the ticket that I have. But if you do complete it and buy the premium, you will get a legendary ticket at the bottom. Yeah, the rewards are okay. Yeah, you get like 15 tickets and 15 normal tickets, and then you get a legendary random one at the end. These are not the premium legendaries, as I'm going to call them. They're just the normal legendaries, but it is still a legendary ticket, so and the price of the pack is not that bad. And like I said, if it is your first and only purchase, then you can go ahead and pick that up, and then you'll get the 2. You'll get the healer, and then you'll get whatever random one you got. And yeah, I was right. The fact that it isn't random means that, of course, you will probably get one of the ones that you already have if you have quite a few legendaries. But yeah, leveling them up, it seems to be part of what you want to do in the game. So yeah, it doesn't seem to be a hindrance. It's really okay. So if you want to risk that, or if you don't have that many and you think, okay, picking up 2 is a good idea, then you can get a random one here for $6.99, and when you pick that up, you also get the healer as well for free as your first time purchase. So that is a way of getting 2 legendaries for yeah, 7 here. The other pack underneath here is a lot more expensive, and I think a lot less worth it. I don't know. I don't know if this is worth it at all. I can't see this being worth it. Even if so, you'll be paying just 20 for the legendary. I don't know. I think the other pack, which is cheaper, is more worth it. This one just seems more for the whales, you know. You want to try your luck, here you go. Yeah, this one isn't as, you know, optimal in my opinion. And like I said, in here is not the super rare ones. It's just, yeah, the normal legendaries in here. So yeah, Miho is in here obviously, but you know, the other two boys are not in here because they are the premium legendaries. So yeah, I don't know if this is worth it, unless you're trying to pick up one of the 2 healers and you feel like you can get lucky. Yeah, but you're gonna really want to aim higher for the top tier ones. These are okay. I'm thinking about it because I want to flesh out a team. But yeah, I'm still haven't spent yet. I am actually enjoying the game, so that is not the issue. The issue really is that 1% drop rate, and the fact that even on your guarantee, it will take you all the way to 200 to see something that you actually want, require, or need, depending on where you are in the game. That's a long time. That's a long time. I'm really on the fence with the 1%. That is what it is. If it was a 3 or a 4%, I wouldn't be struggling, but 1% drop and then getting something that completely you do not want. It is a bit much. Yeah. She is quite good though, I cannot lie. She has this really cool camouflage skill, and the camouflage skill is actually the same skill that you get on the 6-star that they give you, and that really is a good skill, especially when it's coupled with that follow-up attack. So yeah, here we go. This one has the camouflage skill, so she doesn't get attacked, but this one, it's good in the fact that it has the follow-up attack, because it then attacks when your character attacks, and I think this is why it doesn't have another skill, because it's just extra damage here. It is good. I have to say, it is good, but it's not what I wanted. I will try to use her because I think it would be very efficient as a farmer.
Do you fear
But that's for
death?
later. I think she will probably be the most efficient farmer, because then even when the other units have a go, she can then still do her damage and just clean up really easily in the farming. So yeah, it is a good unit, but not the unit I wanted. How does the saying go? It is what you need, but not what you want.
How foolish.
I will
Along with the
definitely
wind.
try to use her as my farmer, and
How foolish.
we will be going through and seeing how it goes. But I have decided that I will go ahead and summon on the last banner, because it is a super rare legendary. I don't know, I think there has to be a name for that. But yeah, I might as well get him while he's in the rate up. I will wait until I have 6 multis, and then I will go ahead and do that. So yeah, I will be right back for this.
Is there something you'd like to see?
And yeah, so see you guys in a moment. I'm just going to go ahead and collect some stuff, and when I have enough currency, we can go ahead and just summon on him. So just give me a moment, let me just find some currency.
Is there something you'd like to see?
Then I'll meet you in the summoning area. Okay, so here I am. back for this 1% chance. I don't know how this is going to work out for me, but I am totally going to get at least to 100 today. If I don't get him in these 6 multis, I will make sure that I get the other 4 multis so I can at least get to 100 and make everything really worthwhile for everyone to watch.
Oh, are you?
Because yeah, you don't want to be watching and see that I don't get anything. We want to at least get to halfway. And let me just quickly go and have a look at him, because I can have a look at him here. And yeah, look at that back. Why wouldn't I want that? I definitely want that. Definitely want that on my team. I do like a lot of things about this character though, because I did look at his likes. Like, he likes family. How cute is that? And he dislikes ghosts. It is quite cute. It's quite cute if you think about it. I do. I want him. He is a special legendary, and he's in the balance, so why not go for it? I'm going to give it a go. I probably won't get him. I know that I can get another copy of Neo in the story, so yeah, there's no point in trying to rank her up because she will get ranked up anyway. So it's better to go for a new character and then flesh out my teams for any upcoming content that will require more characters. So that's what I'm going for here. That's how I'm rationalizing getting a very good guy. But we might not get him, so let us not get ahead of ourselves. It is just the 1% drop rate, so let's try and just see him. Okay, and I didn't get him, but I got 3. So that's really good, because yeah, these will also be most likely to be new, so that I can get them into the codex. Yeah, that's okay. We'll give it a few more turns and see what comes out.
Dreams come true.
I'm really nervous about this because 1% drop rate. It's not as fun as it isn't. Whoa. Okay, all right. That was a bit spectacular. So does that mean that it is him with all of that light show?
Behold,
No way. No way. And that's also on the second multi. That means that I got Tio first multi. Then I got
evil,
Miho
not be forgiven.
on the second multi. And now I got Kalan on the second multi. That means I got all of them in 50. I got all of them in 50 in 5 multis. That is crazy. No. That is crazy. I should be saying it's perfect, but it's also a 1% drop rate. That is actually crazy. And I got Tio on 10, and I also got him on 10 on the 10th one. That's just crazy. That's literally insane. And yeah, he's literally really good. So wow. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, I have to 6-star him. I'm going to have to 6-star both of them, Miho and him. Both of them need to reach 6-star. Whoa, that's crazy. That is actually crazy that I got him. I was actually just saying I would have to go to 100, and then I didn't even think I would win the 50-50 because he is, like I said, a high rarity legendary. That is, yeah, my gosh. I'm quite speechless, actually.
For
No,
justice!
I was not I was, what? I'm starting to feel like the game is like, yes, please invest, please invest here, please invest here in our game. The 1% drop rate is all in your head. It's all in your head. I just can't believe it, because on the normal tickets, I just went to 100 and I got nothing. And in 2 multis, I got the special legendary from the banner.
Want to try me?
That is insane. That is insane. So, yeah, that's my
With elegance
that's
and
my
grace.
four. That's my four.
Nothing can stop me.
Oh my god, that's my 4 6 stars. 100%. And yeah, I just have to get Rachel now because she's also a special legendary. And what is happening? My brain cannot even function here.
Do you fear death?
Not even function here. That is crazy. And yeah, she's going to
No
grow
one
on me.
escapes
I know I'm going to build her, because I'm going to want her to replace this one with her. And then I will use this one for probably for Tio as well, to get his space unlocked. Oh my gosh, my brain is in the clouds, guys. I cannot believe I pulled it in yeah, I cannot believe I pulled him in 20. That's insane. That's insane luck. That's insane luck. I wonder where that luck is going to come from in the rest of my life. That is crazy. That is insane. So yeah. Yeah.
For justice!
That's what I'm going to be working on, guys. So you'll probably be seeing this video on day 3, because I will finish it off and see what. Well, it's quite late here on day 2, so yeah. By the time you see it, it will be definitely day 3, probably very early, and then I will also be doing day 3 video once I get all of these up to 6 stars. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So wow. I hope you guys are having some luck too. I hope you guys also have some luck. I have to go and figure out how I'm going to get these guys up to 6 star, but I'm sure there is a way. I just haven't learned it yet, and once I learn it, it will be super easy, super efficient. But yeah, I'm still in shock. Guys. So yeah. Well, yeah. Hope you're also enjoying 7 nights, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. And yeah, see you in a future video, definitely.